Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are on earth. This is Kola Akinwo. You are on my community at Afrocentric Television, channel 15.8. Today, as you know, this is the station that brings you occurrences in the diaspora, especially for those of us here in the Houston area. I bring to you today good news, of course. Something that would enhance your life, enhance the life of your child, and of course, boost your entertainment life. Guess what? I have two academies that we'll be talking to today, and then we have one entertainment facility that, newly acquired. It's been in existence, but it's newly acquired by one of our friends. And so we will talk to you about, the Unix Training Academy, if you're venturing into IT, and also Ivybrook Academy for your kiddos between 18 months old and kindergarten stage or pre-K stage. And also, of course, Skybox Entertainment. That's where I stand. I love that. Skybox. So stay tuned. Do not touch the dial. We'll bring them on one by one too. So don't touch the dial. I hope you enjoy it as much as I will, because I'm already excited. But you can tell, right? Yes, I am. All right, stay tuned. Don't touch that. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome to my community on Afrocentric Television channel 15.8. Of course, this is that station that brings about everything when I'm talking about the occurrences in the Houston area, by extension, of course, the United States. My name is Kola and I am your host today. I'm here with a gentleman, an IT professional that goes by the name Mr. Richard Igwebu. I pronounced that correctly because I had to practice a little. But then I told him I have a native tongue that makes me pronounce things right. And I got it right. So anyway, welcome to our show, Mr. Igwebu.
Thank you.
Welcome. So you are an IT professional.
Right.
So give us a little bit about your background,
Okay. My background was not originally in IT. My background was in accounting.
As with many people.
Yes, back in the days. But today I'm an IT specialist.
Wow.
So I
not just a professional, but a specialist.
Yes, I transitioned from accounting to IT. But I've been in IT for over 15 years now.
Interesting. So you probably had seen the future when people are, still thinking you have to become an engineer, you have to be a doctor, you have to be, because to me, I think IT is the future.
IT is the future, obviously, because without IT, you cannot do anything.
Obviously, because people are watching us live now, they probably, are not here in the studio with us, but they can, because of that technology, and, we're able to transition, and, people can, and transmit, and people can see us, right?
Yeah, because of IT, people can watch us on TV, people can watch us with their smartphone, with their iPad, with their computers. All these things are made possible because of the technology in the information technology. So you said you've been in IT for 15 years. Yes.
What prompted you to start Unix Training Academy? Because I know this is an academy when they say people come over to learn about IT. So what prompted you to start, and how long have you been in business?
Well, what prompted me to start Unix Training Academy is the drive to train people. I like to teach people what I know, and it has been my passion to impact my knowledge to whoever that is interested in that. So with that in mind, I founded Unix Training Academy.
How long ago?
Back in 2018 here in Houston. And what we basically do is we train people in IT, basically in areas of Linux system administration and engineering, cloud computing, and DevOps. These are all different areas in IT, but we train people in those areas.
So for people that does not understand the lingo, DevOps means, can you define what DevOps means?
Well, DevOps stands for Development and Operations.
Exactly, and that's a function. That's an app or a function or a software.
Well, DevOps is not really a software, but is a movement. DevOps means development and operations, an idea that brings IT developers and operations team together so they can collaborate to make sure that the end result is what they are expected.
So your academy now offers certification in Linux?
Yeah, we offer training
in
Linux system administration
and AWS
and Amazon Web Services. That's the cloud computing.
Red Hat.
Red Hat is a distribution of Linux. So Linux has so many distributions. So
one of them is Red Hat.
One of them is Red Hat and other distributions.
Fantastic. Do you offer certifications as well?
We do not offer certifications ourselves, but we train you towards some certifications.
Towards getting certified?
Yes.
Do you help with, preparing people other than, getting them ready for their certification, preparing them for the IT world in terms of job prep, job recommendations and things like that?
Well, in terms of preparing them for the IT world, the training itself is hands-on. It's not an academic training. It's a hands-on
It's more
training.
technical.
It's technical. Everybody has to be hands-on. You have to have your laptop. Whatever we do, you will be doing it. Then, after the training, we also help you with interview preparations. We do not make any job guarantees. We do not provide jobs, but we help you to prepare for the interview. We help you to prepare for the job market. We give you the hands-on training required for you to be successful when you start working.
So you go into the labor market as though you have the experience to do the job.
You go into the labor market knowing that you have acquired the skills needed, knowing that you have the practical experience that are required in the labor market.
So let's talk about an aspect of IT that's it's fast becoming now. So a lot of people, they are transitioning, just like you in the past. You said you were an accountant and you transitioned to being an IT professional, and then now you own an academy that's training people because of your drive to enhance people's lives based on the knowledge that you have, right? So a lot of people now are on the verge. They are making decisions as to what career they want to further go for and things like that. So can you tell us a little bit about the IT industry?
Well, the IT industry is evolving. You don't have to be an IT professional to get into IT industry. You don't have to have a college degree in IT to get into the field.
Interesting.
Just like back in the days when Obama was the president, he promoted an idea called tech hire.
Right.
Where some companies can hire people
from high school.
From not even high school, whether you have high school or you don't have high school, as long as you have the training. So that tech hire helps to train people in technology. And he emphasized that you don't have to have a college degree to earn a decent income, to earn $100,000 job in the US. A lot of people think IT is far-fetched.
Yeah, because I believe you have to write a lot of exams and things like that before you can, even get there. So, but if you don't have the background to do that, how can you achieve that?
If you don't have the background to do that, that's where we offer the training.
That's where you come in.
We offer the training so that after the training, people will get the job that they can do based on the skills that they have and not based on their academic qualifications.
Fantastic. So this is more hands-on, like you indicated
more hands-on.
Earlier.
You get your hands on the keyboard. We teach you the different technologies that you will need, the technologies that are on demand in the job market, not the ones you just read in the paper.
Right.
The ones you just read in the books are just academics, but the ones you do hands-on, people pay.
They actually stay with you.
People pay you for what you know you can do,
not for what you
not the certifications or certificates
on
you
paper.
Have. No.
Yeah. So now, if for instance I want to transition into IT, and I'm already making maybe $60,000 a year, can you give us an insight? Just I'm sure they can find this also on salaries.com and things like that, or Indeed.com and whatnot. for the kind of training that you offer, if I were to come for a training, say for AWS, entry level, or maybe I graduated from your academy and you're helping me with everything possible, I started applying for jobs. What is the salary range that is expected that I go for?
Well, the salary range depends on experience and depends on the company that is offering.
Hiring.
But in generally, 6 figures is not far-fetched.
So how long usually does a particular training on the average? Because I'm sure you have a timeline as to how long.
Our training lasts for 6 months.
6 full months.
Yes.
Every day, or are there days
not
scheduled?
every day. Not every day of the week. The different sessions have different days. I will offer the programs.
So if I were to reach out to you, Mr. Richard, if I were to say I personally want to learn, I want you to teach me or train me on certain subject matter, which is one your academy offers, how can I reach you?
Well, you can reach me through so many ways. We have our website, unixtrainingacademy.com. If you go in there, you go to the Contact Us page. You can fill the Contact Us form, and somebody will get back to you. Or you can send an email to support@unixtrainingacademy.com.
Do you allow walk-in, accept walk-in also?
We accept walk-in. Our office is open Monday to Friday. And here in Bisonet, we are 9898 Bisonet Street, Suite 430G. So our office is always open for people to make.
I like the way you use that. Always
open for people to walk in and make inquiries. So, or people can call the land phone in the office, or people can send us emails. So those are different ways you can reach us.
For those that are second guessing or that are thinking, oh, they're not going to give it to us, I don't know, all these IT courses are just overly expensive. What is the average cost of a training with you guys?
Well, our training is not that expensive compared to what you are going to be gaining after the training. Some people look at how much money they're going to be spending, but they're not looking at the knowledge they're going to be acquiring.
Yeah, instilled in them, because it happens so much.
Let me give you an example. You go to college, you spend 4 years in college, probably come out with $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 in student loan. You don't get that loan in IT. You don't spend that much, but you get the knowledge that will make you to get an equivalent job in the job market.
Fantastic. So is there a number you want to throw out there, or no?
I'm not really going to throw out a number out there, but the price is relatively less than you expect.
Fantastic. So as you've heard it, they offer training in Linux. Linux, you call it, right?
Yeah, we offer training in Linux.
In Linux, okay.
System administration
and then under that there's Red Hat, right?
Yeah, Red Hat is just a distribution, a type of Linux. There are
under Linux
so many types of Linux distributions.
And then you do DevOps, with development and operations, and then AWS, and Amazon Web Services, cloud computing, and things like that. Well, thank you so much. Again, guys, if you are in the market or on the verge of transitioning from any industry whatsoever to IT, Mr. Richard here with Unix, and Unix is UNIX, like xylophone, X-ray, Unix Training Academy. His office is on 9898 Bisonet Street, Suite 430G, G as in girl, G, Houston, Texas 77036. His phone number, however, the office phone number is 346-406-2002. And you can also visit them on their website. It's unixtrainingacademy.com. And you can send them an email as well for inquiries at support@unixtrainingacademy.com. The future of the industry now is vast. You can't even tell what's going to happen next. So IT, to me personally, I think somehow, somewhere, you should have an IT background, no matter what you are, as a subject matter expert, whatever. I think you should still have some kind of certification, or at least some training, especially with what Mr. Richard has to offer, hands-on training. That stays with you. It's like you becoming a mechanic. It's like you becoming a hairdresser. It's like you becoming a makeup artist, you know, in this industry, IT. And it's saying, this is the best part, that six-figure is not even far-fetched. Once you acquire this training, you can launch into the job market, and you don't even have to have a college degree to do this, which is the beautiful part of it. I think we should all, you know, aspire to be greater, and this is one of the reasons why we're doing this, to have him come on our show to talk to you about what he or his academy can offer you to grow, so we move from that average level to another level, so we can be a part of that simple 1% that's dominating America. So we as Africans, especially those of us from Nigeria, Ghana, you know, anywhere in Africa, or even if you're living here in the Houston area, and I'm sure his office is not, I mean, do you offer online trainings only, or in-person training?
We offer both. Our training is hybrid. If you are in Houston area, you can come to our training school. Mm-hmm. If you are not in Houston area, just like we have students all over the states and in different countries, mm-hmm. we have live training as well. While we are doing the live training on site, we are also using Zoom for
with your students that are virtual.
Students that are online. So you can attend virtual, you can attend in class, or you can do both. Let's say today you feel like coming to the school, you come to the school. Tomorrow you feel like you want to stay home for the training, mm-hmm. you log into the Zoom.
Fantastic. You heard it all. I don't have to say too much. I just, in my heart, I believe you need to reach out to him to learn more about what they have to offer. For those that are looking to transition, what advice do you have for them?
Well, the advice I'm giving to people that are transition to IT is just get trained somewhere. Mm. Even if it is not Unix Training Academy, make sure you have the skills that you need to transition.
Fantastic.
But at Unix Training Academy, we prepare you for that transition. We take you from the ground up. So by the time you finish with us, you will have that practical skill that is required for you to demonstrate what you will be doing at job.
And you help them with the interview process and everything?
We help with the interview preparation. Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Mr. Richard. We appreciate you. We thank you for what you're doing in our community. We thank you for all the support on anything Afrocentric television is doing. Because I remember seeing you at the movie premiere of Over a Dead Body. We appreciate your support. We appreciate everything you're doing for us so fun. How you are trying to help increase the knowledge of those of us in the Houston area especially, and of course everywhere in the United States. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So guys, stay tuned. We'll share the information right after this. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to my community on Afrocentric Television Channel 15.8. Of course, this is that station that revolves around the Africans in diaspora. Of course, we'll start with Houston, which is our hometown, right? And by extension, United States. Again, my name is Kola, and I'm your host today on my community. I have my next guest here, and she happens to be the vice president of an academy. One I personally would take pride in, because I saw this, from inception to where it is right now. And it's something when you're trying to change the world, if you can convince those little minds, if you can build them and instill the right things in them, especially when it comes to educating them, showing them the positive image of, when you don't discriminate, when they don't know anything else, then you can just, instill positive and put some things in, deposit it in them, so that when they grow, even the Bible says when they grow, they won't depart from it, So she's an educator, and she's here to talk about this academy, that it's now going to be something that we in the Houston area will take pride in and of, right? Welcome to our show, Miss Lauren Lay.
Hi, welcome. Thank you.
It's good to have you here. You are the assistant principal of Ivybrook Academy.
Yes, I am. We're a brand new school in Katy, Texas, and I am excited to introduce myself as that assistant principal.
So when I came across Ivybrook, I was like, okay, Ivybrook, this is unique. I love it. The whole concept, the whole curriculum, which we're going to be talking about, right? But then it's cited in Katy. You have different look. And then I realized when I went to the website that they are actually in existence in other states. Can you tell us some of the states where you have Ivybrook franchise?
Yeah, so we're a franchise school. So we're located in Texas, Florida, North and South Carolina, and Tennessee as well. And there are other states that we're
Pennsylvania and the likes. Yeah. Okay, fantastic. So this is a franchise school, it's a private school, obviously. But you're cited in Katy. Would your calendar, would it match that of Katy ISD?
Yeah, so we do follow Katy ISD School District's school calendar, and we mimic that as well at our school.
Oh, okay. So what about the curriculum? Are your curriculums like the Katy ISD or?
Our curriculum is very different. We are a private preschool, so we do follow our own curriculum. We do have two educational styles and philosophies that we like to follow, and that's Montessori and Reggio education philosophy.
Oh, that's rich. It's a combination of both.
Yes, it's a unique concept at our school, so it is a hybrid education philosophy. We feel like there's importance in both that are vital for children's development and education.
So for parents that want to inquire about the school now and they're like, oh, okay, I'm loving this. I live in the Katy area, or I live in the, somewhere around the Houston, or I walk around that axis. What are the age range or age group of students you admit to the school?
So we start off at 18 months of age and we go up to pre-K.
18 months to pre-K?
Yes.
Oh, so you catch them really, really young.
Really, really young, at an age where they're able to comprehend and be able to learn an extensive curriculum.
That's a handful. I'll ask, however, what do you know what ratio that will be? Because, I mean, these children, they need attention.
Yeah, so we do follow Texas standard ratio. We do have our own Ivybrook ratio, and we like to maintain a low teacher to student ratio to make sure that all students get the equivalent attention and need that they need in order to excel in their curriculum.
So what are the kind of activities we're looking at for these children? Because I know, and I'm still going to come back to the time, but I want to understand the type of activities you have for this 18 months, because these are kids that are barely saying dada, you know. So how do you manage them? What kind of activities do you have in place for them?
So we have assessments in our curriculum. We assess each child to see where they are standing academically, and we go ahead and we separate them into small groups based off where they stand, and then we curate a curriculum that goes based off of their pace and what their interests are.
That's interesting. So you can because everyone is unique in their own little ways, and you can determine that.
Yeah, everyone's at a different stage in their education, so we listen to the children. We let them tell us where they're at, so that we're able to curate a good curriculum for them to match their pace.
Fantastic. So what are the hours of operations?
So we're a half-day preschool, so we're open from 8 to 4:30. We have 2 sessions.
Oh, okay. 8 to 12:30, you say?
Yeah, so 8 to 12 is our morning session, and then we have an afternoon session, which is held 1 to 4:30, and parents are able to choose if they want to do the morning or afternoon session.
Is it possible to do both?
It is not. We do feel like it's important to have children be in school for a shorter amount of time to get acclimated to the school setting, and to have that dedicated time just strictly for education. So when it comes to public school,
so it doesn't bore them out, because that's
correct.
Someone like me, even as an adult, when you're spending 8 hours, 9 hours at work, you feel like I don't want to come back tomorrow.
We don't want to do that to little children.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Most of the parents also need bond time with their children, you know. So that's beautiful. And you said already that you're following the Katy ISD calendar.
Yes.
Right. So I heard that the school at large, what kind of program do you have in place for the school at large, for parents, if there's any, and for the teachers?
So we have different programs, one being our morning and afternoon program, but we have an enrichment program. It's called our Discovery Program. It's embedded in our curriculum, and that includes Spanish, it includes music, yoga, library, and art. So children do have dedicated time within their curriculum to have that time to learn those enrichment programs.
Oh, that's beautiful. Even we adults don't get that often. So, yeah, beautiful. So, and I heard also, or not heard, but I learned that you have a summer camp coming up.
Yes, so our summer camp is happening July 11th. That's our grand opening day. We're very excited. We have themes of each week, and we create a curriculum to follow each theme.
Well, that's something, because I know I probably should have said this earlier or asked you this earlier. Can you give us a little background, because we want to understand who we're going to be entrusting our children with? You know what I'm saying? So if I want to bring, I don't have any except my grandchild when that time comes, right? But yeah, if I as a parent, I want to be able to trust teachers, educators with my children. Can you give us a little background of yourself and maybe the founder of the school? Just tell us a little background about the school.
Yes, so about myself, I've been in early child care for 11 years. I've held many various roles and capacities. I've worked for public school, Montessori, other franchise schools. Why I love Ivybrook is because it involves my love for Montessori. That's where my education stands from. And it combines it with something new. It's a new concept that's not, held here in Houston in a variety.
Obviously,
It holds Montessori and Reggio. So that's very exciting, and it creates a well-rounded education for young students who don't have access to that.
So what is the history behind, because I learned the franchise owned by a couple, I think.
Yes,
yeah, can you tell us a little bit about
that? Owned by a
that?
husband and wife, and they are a strong believer in finding good education for young students as well.
Fantastic. Where are they from, do you know?
They're from Nigeria, I believe.
Fantastic. I love when I hear that. I intentionally asked that because I think I know. So I heard you guys have this summer also that there's going to be a soccer something coming up.
Yeah, so we're implementing, it's an outside vendor. They're called Soccer Shots.
Okay.
They're coming to our school to help, educate students on a healthier lifestyle, and they're implementing soccer to our school for children ages 2 and up.
2 and up. So that my children probably will be able to participate in. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the location where this. We've been saying, of course, Katy. We know it's going to be in Katy, but Katy have different zip codes, the cross streets, if any, and for moms or parents in general, or dads that want to that work in that axis, or live in that area, because a lot of parents, especially the baby boomers, are moving out there a whole lot now. So if they want to inquire a little bit more, can you tell us about the location of the school?
Yeah, so we're located off of 99 and Peak Road. Our exact address is 3120 Peak Road, Katy, Texas 77449, and that is where we're located.
Fantastic. And a phone number that, someone like me, guilty, I no matter what inquiry that I make online, I still want to be able to talk to a live person, especially, talking about a school that I'm trying to trust my child, with the educators in that school. I want to be able to talk to a live person if they are reasonable enough for me to, to do that. I'm not just considering how much it's going to cost me or anything like that, but to be sure that they are a real human. Everything is the computer and tech age now, so we have to be careful. So do you have a phone number? I have here 281-909-4411.
Correct.
That's the phone number that people can reach. So we'll guys, you will see that. We'll have it scrolling at the bottom of this interview. Do you have a website, however, that people can visit to learn more about the school?
So our website is ivybrookacademy.com, and you'll just select the Katy campus location to find
Katy,
her.
when you talk about Katy campus, so there are other campuses upcoming.
There are some upcoming campuses in around Houston area, but we are the first to kind of have our building up and running.
Fantastic. So for parents in general and for people watching you live right now, what advice do you have for them as far as this summer? If there's anything they want to do and why they should choose Ivybrook. Academy.
You should choose our school because we have such a unique and diverse curriculum that's able to be curated for any age group, no matter where your child is academically. We have staff members who are well educated and have lots of experience to help nurture and care for your children. And that's hard to find. I know a lot of children are going through social change because of COVID, so just come out and see us. We're open for tours now. You can see our beautifully nature aesthetic school. And then we'll welcome you with open arms. We're glad to have the community out and see you guys.
So if they want to come, you say you're accepting people to come to the school just to see it?
Yeah, we're open for tours as we speak, and you could just call or email us to have a tour set up.
So what time are you open for tourism right now?
We're open during our hours of operation, so any day, any time from 8 to 4:30.
8 to 4:30, Monday to Friday.
Correct.
Thank you so much, Ms. Lay. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for what you chose to do for our community in the Houston metro area, and also to the franchise owner, to the owners of this particular franchise. We say a huge thank you to you guys, and we hope by the next time we have you back on our studio, or at our studio, on our show, that is. We're hoping for sure that we'll have testimonies and we have people that will testify, we'll have a track record of things you've achieved within the school. And so thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
So guys, listen, I told you earlier and I'll tell you again, this is not that time to just sit back and relax. You see where the world is going. A sound mind, of course, you can project that, and you can instill that in the minds of these children. And it starts when they start learning about themselves, when they start growing up. When, if you catch them young, like we say in Africa, this is how you do that. This is how you go about that. They are a franchise school. It's called Ivybrook Academy, and you said choose the Katy location, right? And their phone number is 281-909-4411. Their physical address is 3120 Peak Road, Katy, Texas 77449. And the website, of course, is ivybrookacademy.com. They follow the Katy ISD school calendar, but they have their own unique curriculum that they follow. So I think it's time to check them out. We'll be right back. Don't touch the dial. Hello and welcome back to my community on Afrocentric Television channel 15.8. Of course, this is that station that revolves around the Africans in diaspora, especially here in the Houston metro area. Today, we have run through the academies that we have going on, but now let's come back to the entertainment section. This is where I get to relax a little. And with me today is the beautiful...
Hi, I'm DJ, guys.
Hey, DJ.
Hey, thank you for having me.
I'm glad you filled that in for me. Beautiful, like, is she going to wait for me to mention DJ or what, So... yeah, let's talk about Icebox.
Yes. Skybox, actually. Skybox.
Why do I have Icebox in my... Well, I don't know.
It's so funny. Sometimes I would say Sky Zone, too. So I get what you mean.
Yeah.
It's kind of... But it's Skybox.
So forgive me. Skybox.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what's funny? The last show I attended in Houston area, when it comes to bringing artists from Nigeria to the Houston area, was at this... Skybox.
Yes.
Don't let me make a mistake again. So, yeah. So, very lovely ambience, a huge parking
So
space.
big. It's so big.
So we get in there and I'm like, okay, some of us, maybe because of our size, we can't sit on the back. We have to get something on the
Oh, Lord.
and the
No,
front.
Skybox is huge. Like, as soon as you're walking in there, it's literally like there's a opening space and there's a
And
back
then the
end
back,
too.
yes,
The back end
yes.
have all types of games and TVs all plastered throughout the walls. There's like 15 to 20 TVs in there, like large.
So if for instance we have boys just want to do game night,
Yeah,
we can come.
in.
Maybe there's a UFC boxing
Definitely,
or
we
any
show
of
all
those?
the games, all the live fights, and also the sports. We have everything going on every weekend. And if you guys want to come in, have a good time, we have like free pool and free ping pong Monday, Thursday, and Friday.
Ping pong.
Ping pong.
What
yes.
time do y'all open?
We open at 1 p.m. on Monday through Friday, 1 to 12. I'm sorry, 1 to 2, and then Monday we close at 12 o'clock. But on the weekends we close at 2 a.m.
Oh, fantastic! So
weekends are very
we can
busy.
actually come in. Hookah available?
Hookah, yes, hookah is definitely available. And if the girls want to come in, if you come in with a group of 4, you guys get a free hookah. But that only.
Oh, if we
yes.
come with a group of
So
4,
come
we
with
get
your
a free hookah.
girlfriends. Come
Okay.
with your girls, and we have.
I ain't
free
got no
hookah.
girlfriend. I got wife, man.
Have her.
No,
have
wife
her
ain't gonna
friends
come out there with me.
Have her
But of
friends
course, my
come,
friends
yeah.
gonna come out
It'll
there.
be
I
really
definitely
fun.
have to treat them
Yeah.
to this. This is Skybox we're talking
Yeah,
about, right?
Skybox is great. We have so many things going on. We also have happy hour too. Like I'm a bartender.
Okay,
there,
so I let fill me in on those happy hours
Yeah,
because that's
so-
when I don't pay full price for everything, right?
No, like the margaritas, well shots, and also the beers are half off on Monday through Friday, and it stops at 7 p.m. actually.
So what time does it start?
1 p.m. when we open. As soon as we open, you can come in after work or during your break.
1 through 4 p.m. I can get
one through 7 p.m.
7 p.m. Not
Yes.
even 4, 7
Yes,
p.m.
7,
So, but does it come back to like a lounge after 7 p.m.?
Yeah, I mean after about 7, 8 o'clock, we dim the lights, and it comes to be a bit
Oh,
more.
you dim the lights.
Yeah, it gets more like a party vibe and.
Boys,
we have live
don't pay attention to
entertainment.
this just now. I'll tell you personally. DJ is filling me in some
And
vibes
then you
here,
guys
guys.
know all the tea by Skybox, so you can come in, especially like if you come in during happy hour. We also have half off on hookahs too. So instead of it being $30, you get it for $15. So we have a lot of like promotions during the week, especially during happy hour. And we also have live entertainment. Like on this weekend, we have this guy called Little Key. He's a rapper and he's performing free this weekend. at
Yeah, I was
Skybox.
gonna ask you. There should be some activities, right?
Yeah,
And like
yeah.
that should be ladies' night as on Thursdays.
Yeah, on Thursdays we do have lady nights, and we have the dance floor open. So if you guys want to come in and just dance and have a good time, get some drinks in, it's perfect. I
Karaoke?
promise. Karaoke, we don't have karaoke. I don't think we've had that yet, but I'm definitely going
It's something to
mention that. Yeah, I'm
incorporate
gonna
because
mention
one of
that
the
to
things
some
that I
too.
love to do, I don't know how to sing. My voice is not is really, really crooked, right? So,
Yeah.
but one of the things I love to do is just some good old music that I don't know what song they've been playing now. It's everything. Yeah,
One thing
I'm not
I
one
do
of those.
I really like about Skybox is the music is very diverse. Some nights we have Afro nights, other nights like on Saturday nights we have Caribbean nights. We also have Hispanic, Latino music.
Oh, I love that.
Hip hop also.
I love
old school
that.
R&B. So the music is very diverse there. So it's not just a one size fit all. Like you can literally bring in anybody that you want on any night and they'll have a good time because we switch it up.
So are there covers like coming in? Do you have to pay to
I
get
know
in?
on the weekends when we have like the I know last week we had the boxing match with Javante. They do charge I think Friday, Saturday, and Sunday it's 10 o'clock. I'm sorry, it's $10 after 8 p.m.
After 8 p.m.
After 8 p.m.
But
So it's a
before
$10
then,
charge. But after that, once you pay that $10, you come in. We have the food. We also have great food. The kitchen is great. The food
Nice.
is immaculate. So yeah, we have a lot of.
so
things to
what are the
offer.
sections like?
The sections are huge.
Yeah.
We also.
What is the maximum you can take? Because I when I roll. You know what I'm saying? I have
Yeah.
lots of boys that would just sometimes we just feel like it's gonna be a boys evening. No
Right.
females. We don't
I
just
get that.
leave your
Yeah,
wife
we
at
just need some
home,
time,
leave your
yeah.
girlfriend, and boys just want to be boys and chill, talk nonsense.
I get that. I mean,
You know.
the sections, from what I can see, can hold about 15 to 20 people, and that's one section.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
so the
huge.
sections are very
That's huge
big. And we
then,
also
yeah.
have like small, intimate areas if you want to just go out with your girlfriend or husband or wife. But we have like a vast majority of seatings at Skybox.
So where is Skybox located?
The address is 1113 Westheimer Road.
11312.
1131, yes, Westheimer Road.
11312 Westheimer Road, and that's 77077.
The zip code is 77077.
Oh, that's by Westheimer and Hayes, right?
yes,
The intersection of
on
Westheimer and Hayes,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Fantastic. I think that's a gym somewhere around there.
There's a gym there. There's also a Popeyes restaurant in that plaza, and there's also like a seafood. It's called Crafty Crab. So it's all within the same plaza,
okay,
so you
okay,
can't miss it. Once
okay.
you see that big gym, the fitness, then Skybox is going to be at the end on the left side. I'm sorry, the right side.
if
Yeah.
you're facing it.
Yeah, so you're
so it's going to be on the right while you're facing
Yes.
the building. Fantastic. So do we need to make calls if we need to book a section, or how do you
Definitely
go about
on
that?
the weekends, just because it gets very busy. Like if you do have a large group coming, I would suggest to call in. Just because you never know how busy it can get, it's good to just secure a spot there. You know, if you have like a lot of people, you have your birthday coming up. Or you
Yeah,
can
like
hang out
mine
with
is
your
coming
boys
up.
Or your girls,
My
you
birthday
know.
coming up. I'll call y'all to say, hey,
on the weekends,
I need
try
a
to call
session.
in.
I just need my boys come, chill with me or whatnot.
Yeah, I would say
Makes
if you're
sense.
coming on the weekends, definitely call to book a sections. And then we have bottles also. We have literally everything you can ever need to go to like a good lounge or even just a club too, because at nighttime it
I've
really
been
turns
there.
into a club.
I've been
so.
there, and the ambience is really
It's-
nice.
yeah.
It's been a while though. That was
Yeah.
when Olamide was in town, and they performed out there, and I came out with some of my friends from out there, and then it was so much fun. We had
Yeah.
good food, great music, and the
Exactly.
ambience was very great. In fact,
The hookahs, like the
I
list goes
don't
on.
do
And the
hookahs.
drinks.
I don't do hookahs, but
Right.
the bottles and things like that. I should have my personal discount whenever I come out there.
You know, we can talk about that.
We can talk
yeah,
about
we
that,
can
right?
definitely talk about
Oh,
that.
that we will be talking about that. But I appreciate you coming out,
Yeah,
talk about
definitely.
Skybox, and you said new takeover. I heard it's under a new management
It is
now,
definitely
so
under new management.
stepping it up.
Yeah, he's stepping it up. He's definitely doing a great job, and I'm very excited to see where it can go. Really, because it's an amazing spot, and I would love for it
How
to
long
just
you
get
been out
bigger.
there? Look like you know too much about Skybox
I
anyway.
just know my stuff. I've been there for about a couple of months, but I really feel comfortable there.
Yeah?
I really enjoy
Yeah?
working there. Really, yeah.
That's lovely.
I love it. Yeah, and it's very
Glad.
close. It's convenient for me, so it's perfect.
Nice, nice. So, guys, you heard it. So, the next time if I call you to come out here with me, definitely it's going to be at the Skybox because I think that area also is central to everywhere. It's West
yeah.
Diamond Hayes. So, if you're coming from the Galleria area, you don't even have to
It's
go
close.
deep
About
into the
15
Galleria.
minutes, yeah.
It's just right there in West Houston.
Yeah.
Coming back this way closer to Highway 6 also is like in the middle, even before you get to Beltway 8. So, this is really nice for me too. I don't like driving all the way to
Nobody
the
does.
Galleria or
It's so
to
annoying,
downtown.
the
or not.
traffic, you know.
Other than that, if you have a load to drink, then you have to face the cops also. So I don't want none of that. I just want to be able to Uber down, Uber back. You know what I mean? So
Definitely,
yeah.
I get that.
All right, guys. Well, you heard it all. So 11312 Westheimer Road, Houston, Texas 77077. That's where we have Skybox rejuvenated. So it would be nice. It would be great to see you guys out there. I'm so excited about this because I think the new takeover is my friend, personal friend. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to give that out, of course. Well, don't touch the dial. We will be right back. Thank you. Energetic, super excited, especially the last part where we're talking about Skybox on Westheimer. I mean, can you beat that? Anyway, thank you for staying tuned with us. I appreciate you for always supporting this station, Afrocentric Television Channel 15.8. Welcome back. Thanks to Mr. Richard Igwebu, who came in to talk to us about the training, the different kind of training in IT that they offer at Unix Training Academy. Their website, of course, again, is unixtrainingacademy.com. And their email is support@unixtrainingacademy.com. That's for more information for you. Their office space, of course, is at 9898 Bissonnet Street, Suite 430G, as in go, girl. 430G. Houston, Texas 77036. Phone number, however, is 346-406-2006. Their academy has a lot to offer you. And so, please, if you're transitioning, your career and whatever, it is the ideal that you go over there, get registered, call them, just do your inquiry and just make sure it's something that suits your career change or to boost your career level. And they are more than happy to support. At least you've heard from the horse's mouth. Again, the second one is, and this I think I'm passionate about also, not because the owner of the franchise is my personal friend or are my personal friends, but that the fact that they offer something unique in a private school kind of setting. And running with the calendar of the KDISD is just so beautiful. So as a mother, you won't think that, the KDISD, they are done at this point in time and then your children are still in school. No, the calendar runs the same. However, what's unique is that they have their own unique curriculum, and they merge two to one. Montessori and one other one. They are just so unique, and I believe you need to go to their website to read their story about the founder and the franchise itself. And their website, of course, is ivybrookaacademy.com. That's Ivybrook, Brook Academy, ACADEMY.com. That's their website. Their phone number is 281-909-4411. Again, it's 281-909-4411. And their address, the Katy location, which is the only one functional now in Houston. The other two are up and coming. The only one functional is 3120 Peak Road, Katy, Texas 77449. We just spoke to the principal, the assistant principal, which is Lauren Lay, right? So if I were you, I would make more inquiry and then plan to register my child on there. But my children are grown now, so I missed the mark. But again, you can be the hero. You do it. We want the best for our children anyway, and I believe they're affordable. They're in Katy area, so, and that's a great high SD. Also, we spoke to a lady, DJ. She is a bartender at Skybox. Of course, their location is 11312 Westheimer Road, Houston, Texas 77077. It's at the corner of Westheimer and Hayes, if you're familiar with the Houston area. Their Instagram handle is Skybox Houston. Skybox Houston, one word. And of course, if you want to book a session, just like I would do always, because I hate to be on my feet, especially when I'm with my friends, and get a table, get a nice drink in front of you. They have hookah, and they have happy hour from 1 p.m. or 1:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. Oh, who wouldn't want to take advantage of that? You're talking about Monday through Friday. And then they open on Friday till 2 a.m., Saturday till 2 a.m., and on Sunday till 2 a.m. Their phone number for you to book a session is 832-582-0401. You can ask for my discounts there. Cover at Skybox Houston. Again, thank you all so much as we come to the end of this session. I hope and I believe you enjoyed it. And the takeaway is the information about the academy, your career and your child. It makes a lot of sense. And if you want to feel like you want to relax, of course, Skybox is there. Thank you for always staying with us. Thank you for being with us. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Afrocentric Television. Again, we are a channel that's focused on the Africans in diaspora, 15.8. Take care until later. Until next time, please stay out of trouble and stay safe. It is dangerous out there. We love you. Take care. Bye-bye.